Hi everyone, how's everybody been? Say hello. Hi Stephen, how are you? What you been up to today? Been doing anything good today at all? Let me see. Oh, a surprised face. Why have you done a surprised face? Oh, what a lovely drink this is. There's a shadow on my face. Where's that coming from? It's weird, isn't it? There's literally nothing in between me and that, and there's a shadow on my face. Oh well. Karen, talk to me then. What you been doing today? Stephen, whoever's watching. Hi, Sing, Jay, how are you? What's been occurring now? What you been doing? So today I went out and made a video of Halloween shopping. Now I didn't know that was a thing until about 2 days ago, Halloween. So I decided to go and have a look, see if I can find anything. So I'm going to have a Halloween tree, hopefully. I want to buy some hanging hearts for my Halloween tree. And I can't find any anywhere. I've been in 3 different shops now selling Halloween stuff. And none of them have got them. So it'll have to be an online job. Right, let's have a look, see what you're saying. I did the cleaning and got stuck under a cat. Oh no, you had a cat lying on you? Never heard of that before. Well, I hadn't heard of it till 2 days ago, and I looked it up and I saw that last year lots of people were making Halloween videos on YouTube, so I thought I'd do the same. So I went Halloween shopping today. Didn't really find anything. I thought there's loads of nice things, but I was looking for baubles, heart-shaped baubles, really. So I didn't get any of them. So I'll have another look in another shop next week. And I'm going to be doing a live Halloween tree decorating. So hopefully that'll be on a Friday at 4 o'clock as usual. So hi Moon Fairy, where are you from? What you been up to today? Have you heard of Halloween? I've been out looking for Halloween things for my tree today. Oh, I'm in England as well. Which part of England are you in? Halloween. Yeah, but this is Halloween. It's got like I'm from Spain. Hello, Princess Amelia. I went to Spain for my honeymoon. This is Halloween. It's like Halloween, but it's blood and hearts and all red stuff. But nothing in these shops. In America, it's a thing. They've got lots of Halloween things in their shops, but not us. That's my phone going off. What's that? Oh, that's Greg's telling me what they've got on offer this week. That's thanks for that. Yeah, so it would be nice, wouldn't it, if we could get Halloween things in this country, but everything that happens in America happens here, doesn't it? So maybe next year. Yeah. Hi, Noah. Hello, I'm new. Oh, thank you for coming along and having a chat. I'm here every Friday at 4 o'clock for like coffee and a chat. So unless I'm doing something else, but I'll always let you know if I'm not going to be here. But I'm always here at Friday at 4 o'clock for my live stream. So you can always come and say hello whenever you want. I love spooky stuff and blood. And I love spiders. No, don't do spiders. No, 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 no. No. Yeah. Were you that lady that came on the other week saying she had loads of pet spiders? Are you the same one? I have subscribed. Oh, thank you very much, Noah. I need subscribers. Yeah, I need another 48 or something subscribers. No, maybe not even that. 38 subscribers to get to 1,000. So that would be good. So if you could subscribe, that would be good. All right, you're not the same person. I don't want spiders where I can see them. No, definitely not. Oh, thank you, Lorna. Thank you for subscribing. Hi, Deborah. Oh, wow, we got lots of people saying they've subscribed. That's good. Thank you very much. That's what I need. Thank you very much. So if you look at my videos, there's loads of videos you might be interested in, like Goth makeup tutorials. I've got playlists coming up of songs, loads of dark history and the meanings behind some of the Goth songs that are things like that. So go and have a look after you've finished watching me on here. Do you have your ears pierced? Yes. Yep. There. Andy subscribe. Oh, thank you. Have you subscribed as well? Thanks very much. Hi, Kitty. Yay. Hi, Bernie. What you been up to today? Hi, Jody. If you notice this notice, you'll notice this notice is not worth noticing. Very good. Ooh. So who here has heard of the thing called Halloween? Oh, thank you, Bernie. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your stay. Got loads of videos in my channel that are really good. Some are worth watching. You know, I'm getting better as time goes on at editing and stuff like that. My first ones weren't very good, but I'm getting better each time. The big pagan event is happening in Nottingham in a few months. Oh, right. That'll be good. I watched a YouTube video this morning when I was getting ready about why are there so many pagans at the moment. So it's interesting that people are turning their back on old religions. I know that is old, but like churches and things, and going into paganism, which is interesting. What are your guys' New Year's revolution? You mean resolution? Yeah. Hi Andy, thank you for subscribing. Right, what was my New Year's resolution? The same as always, really, which is to not be used as fair game. Because when I was fat, I was really fat. I've nearly size 30 clothing. I'm now like a 14, 16. Yeah, so when you're fat, you're fair game. So everyone takes the mickey out of you. No one gives you a leg up. No one gives you a job. No one even likes you. No one will talk to you. But they can talk to you however they think they like because they think you deserve it because you're fat. Not anymore. No. So that is always my resolution is to not be used as fair game. And it works. Oh, nice drink. So what's all of your New Year's resolutions? You shouldn't listen to people who say mean stuff. They're horrible. No, but when you're fat, it's all the time. It's every minute of the day and whatever. People are just being horrible to you and they think you deserve it because you're fat. So not anymore. No, that's all stopped. I don't make any. Okay. Well, I know a lot of people that don't, and mine isn't really a resolution. It's just all year round, this is what I'm going to do. Is not going to let people bully me, in fact. Yeah. So does anybody else here have a Halloween tree? I have a Halloween tree, which there's a live video of me decorating my Halloween tree somewhere in that lot. And then I had a Christmas tree, and now I'm going to have a Halloween tree, which is a cross between Halloween and Valentine. And then I might have an Easter one as well if I can find black Easter decorations. Has anybody got anything interesting coming up they're looking forward to? Any gigs or, days out or holidays or anything? Has anybody here heard of Black Friday? She's a goth YouTuber. Well, I'm hopefully going to be doing a makeup tutorial in the style of Black Friday soon. So subscribe to my channel and you'll see it. 15 years older than her, but you can do that. Right. So today I also went into Superdrug because apparently they have white foundation in there, and they do. They have one, and I bought a bottle of white foundation today, and it was £4 or something, really cheap. So that's good. I didn't put it on though. This is just my normal foundation today. Maybe I'll put that on for next week. Anybody else done anything interesting today? It's all gone quiet. So, hi Rick. very exciting thing happened to me yesterday, and that is that I got into the first tier of monetization on YouTube, which there's 2 tiers, and I need to get my motivation back. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, well, it's understandable that you haven't got any at the moment, isn't it? But I'm sure that you will heal. Time will heal eventually. Yes, so yeah, back onto that. There's 2 tiers of monetization. There's one, which is the one I'm on now, where people can pay you for like super chat and pay to be a member of my channel and things like that. I'm not forcing anybody to do it, but if you could, that would be good. But that is the first level, and you have to say yes to that before they let you go up to the next one, which would be when you get paid for having adverts on your videos. So I'm in the first tier now, and it took about, how long? About 9 months to get to that. And then there's the second tier of monetization, which I'm aiming for being about May. So hopefully I need more subscribers. And then I'll get there. Once I've got that, that should be it. So thank you for the congratulations. I'm going to have a proper celebration when I get to the second stage of monetization, and I'll probably make a whole video of me celebrating it, because it has been really hard work getting up there. What have you done today then, Rick? Anything interesting? Has anybody seen the viral thing going out around at the moment about the you get fat-free Greek yogurt and biscuits, and then you put about 4 biscuits in a Greek yogurt and leave it overnight, and it turns into a cheesecake. Obviously not with the fruit and everything on the top, but the biscuits all go soft and soak up the Greek yogurt, so the Greek yogurt becomes thicker. Well, today I bought a tub of Greek yogurt and a packet of biscuits, so I'm going to see whether I can make a cheesecake out of it. I've just eaten a wagon wheel. Oh, yummy. I like them. Not my favourite biscuit, but they're all right. I think my favourite biscuit is probably bourbon. Yeah. But I have to watch my weight, so it's difficult for me to eat a biscuit. Hi, Jenny. Oh dear, my hamster escaped in the middle of the night, and I got in the tumble dryer. she's out now, but I have to buy a new cage now. Oh dear. Well, it's nice and warm now anyway. Yeah. Hope you haven't got a cat then, if your hamster keeps escaping. I had a hamster escape once. It was a white one, and it went up to the back of the unit, which is over there. It was called Snowball. That's a good name for a white hamster. Anyway, yeah, he went round the back of the unit and we couldn't find him. Yeah, but we got him back in the end. 2 chihuahuas. Oh, I love a chihuahua. They're very cute. You've got loads of animals, haven't you, Jenny? Your sheep. Did you do your sheep today? Is it too dark in here? Because I didn't bother putting the light on. I thought I'd just look more goth being like this. Yeah, too many animals. Yeah. Too much poo. The thing about animals is you're clearing up poo all the time. Yeah. Oh yeah. The vet's bills as well. Yep. You don't think about that, do you, when you get a cute little animal? You don't think that along the line somewhere you're going to have to pay for the extortionate vet bills that come through. Wonder what that is. There's a shadow across my face. And there's literally nothing, unless there's something in front of the camera. Nope. I don't know. I don't know what that is. So how much do you pay for your vet's bills then, Jenny? Is it really expensive? What's everyone got for their tea tonight? I've got sausage and mash with probably with cabbage and gravy. For my lunch, I had an egg sandwich. Yeah. So I really fancy a biscuit now. You keep going on about bourbons and wagon wheels. And there's a whole packet of them over there. I bought them to make that cheesecake thing I was going to make. Ooh, I had KFC. Well, we went there the other day, but I have the rice box. Yeah. I had biscuits today. Ooh, what sort of biscuits did you have? What did you have in KFC, Rick? Tell me what you had. I went in there. When I go in there, I have either the snack box, which is like a little box of chicken and chips, or I have the chicken with rice. Chocolate. It's nice. Nothing wrong with chocolate biscuit. Did anybody watch our Whinging Witches on Wednesday? Next week we're going to be talking about ghosts and hauntings. So if you've got any experiences or any questions or anything that's happened to you or happened to someone you know, we'd like to hear about it on Wednesday. Or if you can't make Wednesday, tell us about it in the comments. And I missed it, but I watched the replay. Oh, thanks very much. 3 pieces of chicken and chips and a corn on the cob. Oh, I bet that was nice, wasn't it? I like their gravy in KFC. Their gravy is really nice. I wonder if you can buy it in bulk and take it home. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we want everybody's ghostly experiences. You can either tell us about it beforehand or you can tell us about it on the live stream. We want to hear everybody telling us about what ghosts they've seen or think they've seen or heard or felt or anything. So does anybody here do a lot of comfort eating? Because I think that's where I ended up putting on so much weight years ago. It's because I used to do a lot of comfort eating. So I try and find my comfort in other things now. Oh, right. Yes, I think that's eating. Loads of chocolates, biscuits, everything. And I think that's why I ended up putting on so much weight. So now I try and find my comfort in other things. So if I can go out and buy a sparkly hair slide or a new eyeshadow or face cream or a face pack or something instead, but I suppose blokes can't do that, can you? Or can you? Some of them can. or a new nail varnish or something instead of food, which is what I really want. Treacle pudding, oh yeah, I love treacle pudding. Yeah, I had that at Christmas. I don't like Christmas pudding, so I bought treacle pudding instead. Yeah. I'm also going to do a video coming up of like, have you ever been judged or anything for being a goth? So have you ever felt like you haven't been given the job you wanted, or you haven't even got the interview, or you haven't been given a promotion, or you haven't been treated fairly because people just look at you and presume that you're a devil worshipper or a witch, or you're on drugs, or something that people presume goths do when we don't. But have you ever been judged because of that? So there's a post on my YouTube channel where people can comment about whether or not they have. Even if you haven't, just comment as well. And then I'm going to be doing a video where I accumulate all together into one. Has anybody had any of that? Because I certainly have. I think I haven't progressed properly ever in my work because of the way I dress. And I can't dress not goth because that just makes me feel ill. If I dress in normal clothing, it makes you feel sick. I don't like it. So I can't dress in normal clothing. I have to dress goth every single day. And I'm not saying like I'm really way out. It's just today that I'm only wearing a red cardigan and a black dress and a choker. But people can still look at me and say, I'm a goth because I've got black hair and everything as well. So I don't think I've been given the opportunities in life that I could have done because of the way I look, which is probably why I've nearly always been self-employed. There's only one time that I had an employed job, and I was managing a charity shop, and I was the only paid person there in the charity shop. I was managing all the volunteers and all the accounts and the admin and everything. And I did that for 7 years. When that ended, that's when I went into running markets, which is what I'm doing now. And I've been doing that now for about 18 years or something. That's the only time I've ever had an employed job, was when I was working in a charity shop. You hate normal. Yep. What is normal? You know? So, as well as that, in life, you don't need a job, you just need an income. So you don't actually have to have a job to get an income. You can do YouTube, you can do lots of different things. You can do crafting. There's loads of people screaming outside. There's loads of things you can do to earn money that you don't need to have a job for. And I've done loads of them. So it's not all about having a job. It's not the be all and end all of life. What's the most unusual job any of you have ever had? Have you had unusual jobs? Or you ever had a goth job at all? There's a black speck on there. What's that? Ah, that's it. It's gone. Anybody ever had an unusual job or a goth job? I used to volunteer in a curiosity shop. Ooh, right. So there was that all like antiques and things. That sounds good, doesn't it? All kinds of strange stuff. Wow, that sounds good. What's the strangest thing you found in or had in the shop at the time? Chiropodist. Ooh, messing about with people's feet. Ooh, is that what you do, Jenny? Human bones. Oh wow. Oh, dearie me. You did, right? So what do you do now? You're a full-time animal carer. Yeah. Human bones. Oh dear. What bones were they? And where were they from? That's the thing. Do you think they were from a grave robber originally? Because they probably were. Everyone's gone quiet. Oh, there we go. Ex-medical. Oh, yeah, ex-medical hand, leg, bone, and skull. So they were from either someone who donated their body for medical science, or they would have been from a grave robber. Depends on how old they are. If it was a Victorian lot of bones, it would have been from a grave robber. I had to give up. I lost my brother and couldn't work, so I gave up. Oh dear, that's sorry to hear that. Used to have a lot of antique medical stuff. All right, yeah. So if it was an antique lot of bones, they were probably from a grave robber. Because in the early 18th century, up until about the mid 1850 or something like that, they were from people didn't donate their bodies for medical science. They had to get their bodies for studying from a grave robber. And there's a video coming up about that in my channel as well. I was my mum's carer until recently. Ah, right, yes. Well, that's a job that you're very admiral. You know what I mean? I admire. That's the job I admire you for doing, because there's no way that I could be a carer of anybody. I'm not just. Not that I don't care. It's just that I would be really rubbish at it, and the person that's being cared for would be not cared for because I'm rubbish at anything like that. I can't cook, I can't clean, I can't do anything like that. I can't put a bandage on, I can't work out what tablets anyone's having, you know, anything. And rubbish at any of that. So if anybody needs a carer that's around me, they're going to have to pay for it, because I am really rubbish at it. And my daughter, who's probably watching now, will tell you that my cooking is absolutely diabolical. Are you here, Sophia? Is anybody else here any good at cooking? Because I'm rubbish. If I could get away with getting a micro meal out every day, I would. Because I can't even heat something up without burning it. I suppose when my husband watches this back, because he does when he gets home from work, he'll watch it. He will agree with me that my cooking is absolutely terrible, just diabolical, like burnt on one side and not cooked on the other side and anything. I also at some point in the future want to do a makeup tutorial in the style of forgotten her name now. Lady that's married to Helena Bonham Carter as Mrs. Lovett. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial of that. So watch this space. Not that I'd ever go out looking like that, but it will be fun to make myself look like Mrs. Lovett. Does anybody know where you can get a plastic pie from? Because I can't find one anywhere. Everyone's gone quiet again. Speak to me. Ooh, use a real pie. Yeah, I might do. Yeah. Yeah. If I do get like a pork pie, then I can eat it afterwards, can't I? That'd be good. That's why I wanted to get white foundation today, is because I want to do Black Friday and Mrs. Lovett makeup tutorials. Both of those wear white foundation. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I will. Yeah, I like pie. What's your favourite pie, Rick? We've gone back onto food again. What's your favourite pie? Mine is probably steak, but not the kidney. Like stewing steak pie. Yes. Sausage. Hi, Grimly. What you been up to today? Meat pie. Yes. Yeah. Apple pie. That's nice. My nan, when she was alive, used to make these gorgeous strawberry pies. And they were really, really lovely. Short custard. She used to make like sweetened pastry, and it would be all crunchy with the sugar on the top. It was lovely. Hi, Blake. Working hard, just finished. Yay! Have you finished for the whole weekend now? Both my nans could cook. Yes, so could mine, yet. I haven't inherited any of my nan's cooking skills, unfortunately. So, I could have pie, but I'd have to buy one. And then I'd probably burn it when it went in the oven. Yes, I had back Monday. Oh, right. So what have you got planned for the weekend? Anything exciting? I'm trying to decide if we can go somewhere tomorrow for the day, for like a day trip. And everywhere I think of, we've been. So I don't know what we'll be doing yet. I made a video today, but I don't know if it's any good, about me looking for Halloween decorations. So I might upload it. We'll see. We have rain all weekend. Yeah, so do we. Yep. Let's have a look. I've got my other phone here. Let's see if it's... Oh, it's nearly out of battery. Oh well. Yeah. No, tomorrow it says it's sunny all day. So that would be alright. And Sunday, cloudy but dry. So that might be alright. I'm going to switch this phone off because it's running out of battery. Has anybody here ever been to Transylvania? Where I walked the shops is flooded. Oh dear. Where's that? Can't remember where you live now. You haven't been to Transylvania. What do you think of Boys Don't Cry re-released? Oh, brilliant. Yeah. I can't wait to hear the 2026 version of Boys Don't Cry because Robert Smith has redone the vocals for it. That's going to be really good. Can't wait to hear that. Anything he does is good though, isn't it? You know, he could stand on the stage and sing, you know, there's a worm at the bottom of the garden and it would still be good, wouldn't it? One of my favourite songs. Yep. Yep. There's no such thing as a bad Cure song, really. Great song. Yep. Yeah, I can't wait to hear this 2026 version of Boys Don't Cry. I posted it on my Facebook page last night about that. I've got a Facebook group called UK Fans of the Cure. If you want to join it, you can. And it's got loads of people on it all talking about the Cure, you know. I've also got a Facebook group, Oh My Goth, which you're all welcome to join. And you're all welcome to join me on Instagram as well, which is Oh My Goth Jenny. So if you join all of them, you get all like background photographs and everything of all the videos that I make, background stories, and plus other things like anything to do with goth is shared on there. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so that I can go on to the second tier of monetization. So that would be good. Do you know the song Oh My Goth? No, I didn't know there was a song called Oh My Goth. Jal, hi from Arizona. Hello. Thank you for coming along. So what you've been up to today, Jal? Anything interesting? So what's the song Oh My Goth? Who made that? I could look it up if my other phone hadn't gone out of charge, which it has. It's by Raised in Black. Ah. I'll look that up when we're finished. Raised in Black. Okay. Didn't know there was a song called Oh My Goth. Maybe I could make it into a theme tune. Just had a cup of tea. Oh, that's nice. I've just had a cup of coffee in my witch's brew mug. I've finished that now. I don't really drink tea. I'm not into tea. The only time I drink tea is if I feel ill. So if my husband says, "Do you want a drink?" and I'll go, "Yeah, I can have a cup of tea." He goes, "Why? What's the matter with you?" So looking forward to next week's witches. Yes, we're going to be talking about hauntings. So if you've seen a ghost, heard a ghost, felt a ghost, or if you know anybody who has, I want you to come along and tell me. Or if you can't come along on Wednesday, can you tell me about it on one of those, Oh My Goth, or on Instagram, or in the comments on something? Tell me about it so we can talk about it on Wednesday. Curry night, that's tonight. Yeah, you always have a curry on a Friday, didn't you? Rickon, I'm drinking Pepsi Max. Very nice. So I'm not a cold drink person. I'm also not a tea person. But coffee and hot chocolate and chai latte. In fact, chai latte is my favourite drink of all time. That, yes, but not anything else. Hi, Brian. Where are you from? Thank you for coming along. It's only 9:44 a.m. here in Phoenix. Wow, that's early. Well, not early. It's 9:45 in the morning, isn't it? What was I doing at 9:45 this morning? Just trying to think. I think I was on the way. I was walking around a graveyard at 9:45 this morning, like you do. How goth is that, eh? Brian Gambia from London. Which part of London are you from? See if I've been there. Yeah, so I was walking around a graveyard at 9:45 this morning, taking some video shots of graves, like you do, for a video that I made today. So if you haven't already looked in my channel, if you're new here on this chat, please have a look and subscribe if you like it, because I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so that I can get money for the videos that I make. Because do you know the Swan Hotel in Southwold? Yes, I do. Yeah, row E3. Yeah, bow E3. All right. Yeah. Graveyard's very goth. Yes. Lowestoft graveyard. Yep. Lowestoft. Yep. The Swan Hotel's haunted, is it? What, in Southwold? I've made a video, if you look on my channel again, of dark Southwold, and it's got lots about the witch and different stuff in there. Ah. Yes, so if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, because I need 1,000 subscribers. And I watched a video the other day about how to get more subscribers, and they said every 20 minutes in your live stream you have to ask people to subscribe. So I'm not going to say anything now until another 20 minutes time. So please subscribe if you're watching now. I've been to Landguard Fort. That's in Felixstowe. We went there a few years ago, and there was one like passage in there where I felt something, and I went back because I felt like there was literally somebody there right next to me. I wouldn't mind going back there again, actually. That would be a good thing. I like your videos of my old hometown, Lowestoft. Oh, thank you. I didn't know you were from Lowestoft. So what part of Lowestoft were you from? See if you're anywhere near where I am. It's very haunted. What, Landguard Fort? Okay. Maybe I should go back there then and have another look. There was one section of it where I really felt like there was somebody there except me. Like down a really dark passage. And I looked down it, went, oh my God. And then I walked on a bit, but then I went back. The beach village. That's where you lived. We'd love to see you do a video of the fort. Okay. Well, that's going to be an overnight stay, because Felixstowe is too far to get to for a day, as far as I know. I have to look into it. Yeah, I have been there before, took loads of photos, but I wasn't doing YouTube videos at the time. So, Jal, you were from the beach village. Which part of the beach village? And how long ago was this? From 1951 to 1971, right? So you were there in the 1953 floods, is that right? Hi Fusion, thanks for coming along. There's a sign on the wall about the 1953 floods, and they come up to about there, yeah? A stone's throw from Christchurch. Also haunted are the Woolpack Bull Hotel and the Three Turns pub. The Woolpack. Where are they? The 3 Tons pub is in Galston, and that's on my list to do as well. That's haunted. So a stone's throw from Christchurch. I need to tell you where I live, but I don't want to because anybody else on here will tell you where I live. But I also live a stone's throw from Christchurch, literally. So I know where you mean. The seawater flooded our bungalow. Oh dear. Hi Gary. Why are you telling us that? I thought you said you were going to behave yourself now. Yeah. So I live where you used to live, Jel. See? I know exactly where you're on about. Burwoods. Never heard of it. Where's that? Right. So going back to Grimley, what you were saying, these are pubs, yeah? So the Woolpack and the 3 Tons, they're in Galston, but there's also a 3 Tons in Bungay, I think, and both of them are haunted. So I've done the Bungay one. I need to do the Galston one. That's on my to-do list, but I don't like going out and filming outdoors in this freezing weather. You know, I'm waiting for the weather to get better so that I can film, because holding a camera up like that, your hands are just freezing the whole time. This is why I did a lot of my outdoor filming in the summer, and then yes, wait for the spring. I did all my outdoor filming in the summer, and then the indoor stuff like the makeup tutorials and unboxing and stuff I'm doing now while the weather is bad. The rising sun. Well, the rising sun is now Quick Fit. That's the Quick Fit building. So if you look in my channel, Jal, there's a video called The Folklore of the Herring Moon. If you look for that, all of that area is in it. The whole lot. The church, all of that area. So watch that. You'll enjoy that. The older I get, the more I don't do cold. Yes, I don't do cold. Oh, you got to go, Grimly. Thanks for coming along. And thanks for the recommendations of haunted places. Yeah, jail, sorry, not jail. You need to look in my channel, The Folklore of the Herring Moon. And there's also a video about the North Sea Wall and one about the North Lowestoft Parks. And there's one coming up about the witch trials of Lowestoft, where I go up the high street. So you will enjoy all of them, and then you will recognise all of those places. I've made so many videos. I think I've got nearly 250 videos now in my channel. So that's been really hard work. So it would be nice to be able to get something back by monetising my channel, you know. So that's what I'm aiming for now. A lot of messages all at once and then nothing. So speak to me. I've just got to move this table a bit. It's digging right in my leg. That's it. I like it when you show it raining in Lowestoft. Oh, right. Well, it does that a lot. Yeah. I like your bike ride. So thank you. Hopefully I'll be on another one on Monday. We'll see. Sometimes I can't do it on a Monday because there's other things I've got to do. But if I'm going into town on my bike, I'll do another live broadcast. Why do you like it when it's raining in Lowestoft then, Jel? Like hot here in Arizona. How hot is it in Arizona at the moment? Because it's absolutely freezing here. Freezing. Oh, I've just noticed something. Hold on. Oh, I've got a thing up there now that tells you how much money I've got out of this chat. I mean, it's nothing. I didn't know that was there. That's good. I look forward to the ghost video. Yep. If anybody has any ghost stories, that would be good. Other than that, it would just be me, Paula and Sean talking. It's 59 Fahrenheit here now. Wow, that's hot. I don't know if I'd like it that hot though. I'd like it a bit warmer than it is at the moment, definitely, but not hot. About 15 degrees. 15. Oh, is that all? I don't know whether it's hot or not. Yeah, I like it warmer than it is, but not, I don't like it really, really hot. Hi, Amelia. Thank you for coming along. You made it onto the chat this time. That's good. What you been doing today? You ought to be here in Arizona in June. Why, is it absolutely boiling, I suppose? My friend in USA thinks it's cold and sent me a screenshot. And it was our summer weather. Yes, yep. Yeah. When I went to Egypt, was it Egypt? No, when I went to Vietnam, we went up in the mountains and the Vietnamese people were saying it was cold. And I was saying, well, it's the same as it is in the UK up here in the summer. And they were all going, oh, it's cold. June the 22nd, 1990, temperature was 122 Fahrenheit. Oh my God, that's hot. Jenny, I've never been abroad. Oh, right. I haven't been recently. I've been to Vietnam, Egypt, Germany, France, Switzerland, Italy, Holland, Finland. Yeah, I've been to the Arctic Circle. That was in Finland. That's about it. Spain, yeah, Spain, Portugal. Yeah, that's it. Luxembourg. Apart from that, that's it. I haven't been anywhere else. And I haven't been anywhere abroad for about 20 years at least. So I worked in the City Isles for a bit. Well, isn't that abroad, isn't it? Yeah. I want to go to Transylvania. That is the ambition at the moment is I want to visit Dracula's castle. Or is it in Cornwall? Okay. Don't know where it is. Did you know Diane Duncan or Paul Taylor down on the beach village? No, sorry, didn't. I don't know them. If you moved when in 1971, I was born in 1970, so I don't think I'm going to know any of the people that you knew at all. Yes, laugh out loud. Yep. And then I was living in West Bromwich. We didn't move here until 1974. And then I lived in Alton Broad till I was 16. And then I moved here when about 14 years ago into this house, which is stone's throw from the Christchurch. There's a big bird's eye factory down here now. Where the beach village was, it's now all bird's eye factory. So that's all in that video. I was born in Alton Broad. All right. Okay. If you look in that video I told you about, the folklore of the herring moon, that's all in it down there. Hi Susanna, what you been up to today? I like your outfit. Oh, thank you, Amelia. It's just a red sparkly cardigan and a black dress today, and I put this on for a massive great big moon there. Been working, not been home long. Oh, right. Oh. So what you got planned for the weekend? Anything interesting, Susanna? You know, I've always got that song stuck in my head after my live broadcast, Sing Blue Silver. I've always got the chauffeur stuck in my head for hours afterwards. Yeah. So now I've got it stuck in my head again. Have you ever been to Transylvania, Susanna? Because that's like my ambition now. I want to go there. And have you heard of Halloween? Today I've been out Halloween shopping. So I'm going to decorate a Halloween tree. So have you ever heard of such a thing as Halloween? My sister this morning sent me a picture of where I was born in Alton Broad. So whereabouts were you born in Alton Broad? Try to forget the terrible news at work, but can't spend much money because need so much if I don't have a job next year. Oh dear, never been to Transylvania. I've heard about that Halloween. Yeah. You know, you don't need a job. I've just had this conversation. You don't need a job. You just need an income. And there's loads of ways to make money without having a job. And I've done most of them. You were born on a roundabout. Really? Didn't you get a bit dizzy? So there's loads of roundabouts in Alton Broad. Which one were you? near Alton Broad North Tubes. Oh my God. You was born near Alton Broad North train station, so that's Bridge Road way and Holly Road. Is that where you're talking about? And there's a big roundabout there with Normaston Drive, Galston Road, Normaston Drive, and Alton Broad North train station next to it. A big doctor's surgery. Holly Road. Is that what you're on about? It's hard to make money in Sweden. We don't have the same things here. Much harder to have a small business too because of rules. Oh, right. Okay. Well, I've just monetized on level 1. Yeah. All I need to do now is get more subscribers for the next level of monetization, because I've got all the watch hours. But you read small print about monetizing. There's loads of forms and things you've got to fill in, and ID you have to send up, and God knows what. So let's see what happens. The bottom of Normaston Drive. Right, so you were born near where I used to live, because I used to live right near there. And I went to Alton Broad Primary School. Is that where you went? Yeah. So, yep. I hate town. It's so weird because poor people I don't like them, okay? Right. I'm not sure it's much money to be a smaller channel. I think Star Raven says you don't get that much. Well, I think it's to do with your niche. So our niche of goth, there's not many advertisers, so there's not going to be much money in it. But if you had a niche like investments or property, then I think you'd probably make more money. It's to do with the niche. You had your dinner yet? No, not yet. No. After I finish this, I'll start cooking. Moved to Corton when I was a few days old. Oh, right. Nothing much going on there, you know, in Corton. What you got for dinner? Sausage and mash with cabbage and gravy tonight. What have you got? Moved to Watload Road in 1951. Yep. Know where that is? I can't say it because I don't want everyone knowing where I live, but yes, there. That's why YouTube ain't gonna work for me money wise. I'm not into those popular things. I can't travel over. They also count as a good thing. Alright. I'm not really bothered about how much money I get from YouTube. It just would be nice to get something back, you know, because I've spent a lot of money on travel and buses and trains and hotels. Even if I got a fiver, I'd be happy with it, you know. So you got jacket potato, Amelia. That's nice. We had that last night. Jacket potato. What did you move to Arizona for then, Jal? It might work for you, so cross your fingers you hit your subscribers soon. Oh, thank you. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? So if you haven't already subscribed and you're here, can you please subscribe to my channel, because I need to get up to 1,000 to monetize. And I'm really grateful to everybody that subscribes to me. And once I get the memberships up and running, you'll all get badges as well if you send me your addresses. If you become a member, you get a badge. Do you do lives on Fridays and Wednesdays? Yes, I do Wednesdays Whinging Witches at midday, and always 4 o'clock on a Friday here, unless I've got something else on, but it's always scheduled in on my channel. So if you look on the lives on my channel, it will tell you what's coming up. Went to Southern California first in 1988. All right. I've never been to America. I'd like to go though, but you've got an idiot in charge at the moment, so I'm not. So, oh, thank you for subscribing, Jal. I'm not going to get political, but at the moment I'm boycotting America because you've got a total Burke in charge. So I hope I haven't offended you there. Oh, good. I'm glad you agree. I hope I wasn't going to lose a subscriber then by saying that, because people are really defensive of him, aren't they? We've got a Burke in charge here too, Keir Starmer. He's a right twat, but what can you do? I think they're all Burkes, aren't they? None of them know what they're doing, really. Hope Starmer stands up to him. Yes, so do I. Yes. You can't have his own way all the time, can he? Probably won't, know. So, Susanna, have you got any videos planned for this weekend? Are you going to be making any? Wonder what that means. I've got some notification come up on the side of there. I have no idea what it is. No idea. Yes, I've uploaded both for this weekend and next. That's good. I schedule mine in as well. I've got videos scheduled in till about mid-March now. So what are those ones about? Tell everybody in your here what your videos are about, if you want. I made one today about me Halloween shopping, because I'm looking for red heart baubles, hiccups, for my Halloween tree. I used to work at Brook Marine. Oh, right, yeah. My dad worked there, yeah. Yep. That's gone now. It's completely been flattened. And now that's Asda, where that used to be. This week is I can't see. This week is a haul. Oh, good. And next week I do DIY when I show How to do my vampire blood bottles. Oh, wow, that sounds good. So where's the haul from? I want to buy like a mystery box of vintage jewellery and open it. That's kind of what I'd like to do. Oh, that was Richard's. Oh, right, I got that mixed up. Richard Shipbuilders. Yes, my dad worked there. He was a painter. Amazon and Killstar. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never bought nothing off Killstar because it's a bit expensive. But Black Friday's got a range, hasn't she? That all looks good. I love Black Friday. Yeah, oh, so no one's talking to me again. Oh, Lucia. Right, don't buy much from Killstar nowadays, and I think they're too pricey. Yes, I bought from the big sale. Oh, right. I've got so many clothes though, I don't really need any more. But I do like the idea of buying. Wait a minute. That's it. I do like the idea of buying like like a box of vintage jewellery, but you don't know what you're getting, and then opening it and saying what you've got. And I do like vintage jewellery, so I might do that. I've seen loads of them on like Vinted and eBay, so I think I'm going to buy one and have a look. Is it going to snow in Lowestoft? I hope not. I hate snow. But they want about colder weather next week, but I don't know if it's going to snow or not. I've got these grips what you put on your shoes that make it easier to walk. We had snow here 2 or 3 weeks ago. We had it for about 4 days on the ground. Yeah, I made some videos of me walking through the Goth in the snow videos. So have you ever bought, Susanna, have you ever bought like a box of vintage jewellery and opened it on a video? Or do you know anyone who has? Because this be something I'd like to do. See what the time is, 5:20. Right. Happy I bought my winter boots, but they was good enough to walk and we had snow, so I didn't have to use the grips. Oh, good. That's good. Kitty's fed. Yep, mine's been fed as well. I've never had that type of box. Ah. Well, if you go on, I don't know if you've got Vinted there, but definitely on eBay they've got, you can type in job lot of Goth vintage jewellery or something like that, and they'll send you like a box of vintage jewellery that you can then open and have a look, see what's in there. And it's quite cheapish as well. I've never used Vinted. Yeah, I have. Yeah. I bought a beautiful vintage velvet red dress off there the other day for £1, and it's really nice. This kind of colour, actually. It's really nice. What else have I bought off there? I bought a Killstar dress for about £3. Yeah, I look on it every day, but I've got to stop buying clothes because I've got so many. I could open my own shop. They're often more expensive here, plus shipping are expensive and they add tax fees. We don't have the same prices here on that type of stuff. So for me, it's expensive. You always like say that about Sweden. Is it really expensive there? Because every time I ask you, you say everything's more expensive than it is anywhere and everything's harder there. You know, is it that bad? Killstar items cost more than on Killstar if you use those apps. Well, some of them do, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't pay more for a vintage Killstar outfit than what it is on Killstar. No way. It never snows in southern Arizona. Well, I wouldn't have thought it does. You just told me it was very hot. So I wouldn't have thought it snows. Our money isn't worth the same here as in the UK. We pay more compared. Oh, right. I think you need to move. Move to the UK. Come and live in Lowestoft. Yay. Then we can be friends. We got a better government than we have, though. We've got a complete idiot in charge at the moment. Is that my hair? Oh, yes. Hair all caught up in my necklace. Now, I hope you sort out your job then, Susanna, and find something else. Can't afford to the UK. Move to the UK. I saw how much it costs to go through all steps to be able to live permanently in the UK. You need to be rich first. Well, nobody in the UK is rich. So, right. Well, yes, I hope you find something. Is there many jobs going around that you could do? Or do you have a fallback system in Sweden like we do here? Because if you lost your job here, and it wasn't your fault, you could be able to claim benefits for a while. Not forever. You can claim it for about 6 months or something, and then you have to start earning your own money. But is that a thing in Sweden? I didn't know it cost so much to live in the UK. Well, it's not cheap. No, nowhere is cheap, is it? But it's there's my hair stuck on my necklace again. Yeah, nowhere's cheap. My American wife loved Lowestoft, right? Okay. Yeah, well, it gets a bad reputation because there's loads of people that have gone on YouTube and made videos about Lowestoft, giving it a bad name and things like that, and saying about shut down shops and all that. But you know, everywhere's got them. It's not just Lowestoft. So if you look in my channel, there's also a playlist called Just Lowestoft. So if you look there, there's loads of Lowestoft videos that you can watch if you want to. It's not as bad as Great Yarmouth. I mean, that's the next town up. That is really horrible there. It's just horrible. It's dirty. It's poverty stricken. Everything. I love sitting in London Road North watching people walk past. All right. Yeah, you can still do that. We don't have the same here, but I've paid for the part of unions unemployment. I can get a little but it goes fast down and max 300 days. Oh God, they still can take that away if they don't think you do enough. Right? Oh dear. If you don't do enough to find work, you mean? Well, yeah. See, I've never had an employed job, really. Um, I was employed for about 7 years as a charity shop manager. I was sorting out all the rotas of the volunteers and the accounts and everything and doing all the cashing up. But when that ended, I didn't get redundancy pay or benefits. I didn't claim benefits. I just went straight into self-employment as a market organizer. Maybe you could do that, Sannies. Organise Goth markets in Sweden. Hi, Lucky. Missing loads of... Yes, it's hard. Demands here. Okay. Once a seagull dived down and stole a hot dog from a guy walking by. Well, that happens on a daily basis. Someone comes out of Greg's with a pie in their hand and a seagull gets it. And money drops fast, so they think people work harder to get a job. Well, that's all right if there's actually jobs to get. A friend of mine was told that he had to apply for 50 jobs a week to get his benefits. And then he said, well, show me where there's 50 jobs to apply for and I'll apply for them. And then he couldn't answer him. Hardly any Goths where I am. Okay. I didn't think there was any Goths around here, but the Goth markets are the busiest ones. We have so much unemployment now. Yes, we do here as well, yeah. And I think shops are shutting because people aren't buying in shops, they're buying online. So whenever I buy something now, I always look for it in shops first, which is why I went around all the shops today looking for heart baubles, and they haven't got any, so I'm going to have to buy them online. So at least I looked first. I was looking for white foundation as well, and I found some in Superdrug, and so I didn't have to buy that online. So I'm going to do makeup tutorials in the style of Black Friday and Mrs. Lovett. So that'll be coming up on my channel. Hold on, I've got to put my glasses on to read that. We are a bigger working area, but all jobs disappear because much are getting modernised and use robots and type with less people. Yes, that's the other thing, isn't it? Lots of jobs are being replaced by robots and automated things. I'm about to order some groceries for delivery tomorrow from Walmart. Ooh, that sounds good. I have my groceries delivered because I don't drive, so I can't really carry loads of stuff home. So I get all the heavy stuff, like the milk, the loo rolls and the washing powder and all the heavy stuff delivered. And then I go to the supermarket about once a week to do a bit of a top-up shop, which is what I've done today as well. Okay, thanks very much for coming, Lucky. Hope you have a nice weekend. So I've got a cargo bike, which has made an appearance in some of my videos. And I put all the shopping I need in the back of that and cycle home. Got a freewheel cargo bike, which is replacing a car and much cheaper to run. And yeah, that's how I do the shopping. So if you're here and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I need another 48 or something like that to monetize. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. I've got nearly 250 videos that have all taken a lot of research and a lot of thinking through to do. 5:30. So, Susanna, try not to worry about it too much, because I know it's difficult for me, or stupid for me to say, don't worry about it. But, okay, thanks for coming, Jenny. Have a nice weekend. Don't worry about it. Try not to worry about it, because no amount of worrying is going to make it any better, is it? Just try and be mindful. I know that's hard, and it's easy for me to say, but I know I shouldn't really be saying it. I got a strange parcel this week with oracle cards, and I didn't order them, right? But I got notified with my mail address. I'm not sure if someone gifted them to me or not. Oh, wow. That'd be good, wouldn't it, if you got it gifted? I wonder who sent you those. It wasn't me. Maybe it was Marissa? Do you think? You got your Gothmas gift, didn't you? So yeah, maybe it's another Goth YouTuber. That's good, isn't it? Find out who that was. I try, but my man maybe don't have a job next year either. Oh dear. Dear. Do you ever go to the Odeon Cinema in Lowestoft? Or where is it? The Odeon Cinema? There's two cinemas in Lowestoft. There's one in the theatre, which is in the Marina Theatre, and there's one down London Road South, but it's not called the Odeon. I'm sure it's not. But no, I hardly ever go to the cinema. I think it's a waste of money. My name only nothing, and I checked all my orders, nothing I've ordered. Oh, well, I think someone sent you a thank you gift for being so lovely, Susanna. So that's good, isn't it? It's got to be somebody we know, hasn't it? It's probably Star or... right, the Odeon Cinema where W.H. Smith's is now. Is that what you're talking about? Years ago I went there when I was little, but I can't remember it. I know that my mum took me there to see a film when I was very little, yes. Yeah. Hope that person tell me later so I can thank. So that'd be... Yeah. Somebody sent you a nice gift, which is good. So have you heard anything from Star? How's she doing? Because I saw the little video that she made of her in the hospital bed, and she looked really ill, and just a bit worried about her, really. So have you heard anything else since then from her? Yes, poor Star. Yeah, she told me last week, because she came on my live thing last Friday, said that she had gallstones. Well, gallstones don't make you that ill, so something else must have happened as well. Because my daughter had gallstones for years before they took them out. She had multiple gallstones. And yes, she felt ill, but she wasn't that ill. So she must have something else as well. I saw her short this morning. She's struggling but hard to eat and drink. Okay, I didn't see that. I'll have a look on her channel when I've finished. So there's two things I need to look up. Someone's made a song called Oh My Goth, and I've got to look up how Star is doing in her channel. Oh my God, ibuprofen took for the pain, made a hole in the stomach. Oh my God, I've heard that. Yeah. Oh, it's an old song, is it? All right. Hi, Marina. Your video of your shop is going on something like the 2nd of March or something. Don't worry, it's in there. I'll send you the link when it goes live. It's something like the end of February or the beginning of March. That's going to be on. So if you don't know what I'm on about, last Monday, was it? Yeah. Monday, I think, I made a video of the witch trials of Lowestoft and then walked all down Lowestoft High Street talking about hauntings and the shops that are there now and everything. And then I went into Marina's shop, which is, she's there. She's got a lovely haberdashery shop on Lowestoft High Street. And when the video goes on, there's a link to her Instagram and her Facebook page as well. And she told me all about the witches that have been in her shop and a shoe that she found in the chimney and the ghosts that are in her shop. So that should be good. And then another lady came in and spoke about a ghost that she's seen along the road. And there's another shop up the other end of the street where I spoke to somebody who's got a little boy in his shop. There's a ghost. So that's why, Suzanne, that's why I can't take ibuprofen, because I don't have a stomach. So I'll be seriously bad if I took that kind of painkiller. Okay. So I can't take painkillers on an empty stomach. They make me really ill. So I have to, if I'm going to take them first thing in the morning because I've got a cold or something, I always have to have something to eat first. And then I can take the painkillers. If I take them on an empty stomach first thing in the morning, it makes me really ill and really dizzy. So there's a link between Lowestoft witch trials and the Salem. Yes, there is. Yes. The trial of the Lowestoft ones influenced how they used the trial in the Salem one. Yep, that's all in the video when it goes live. Yep, I do. Yep, I do my research before I start a video. I do loads of research, loads of it. I've got a big book all full of, I've got 3 A4 size books with loads of writing in I've done for the research for my videos. What's your plans for the weekend? Well, tomorrow we're going somewhere, but I don't know where yet. Depends on what the weather's like. Maybe around some shops or somewhere, I don't know. Somewhere to eat or something, I don't know, whatever. And then Sunday, no idea what we're doing, but we'll be doing something. Yeah. So what are you doing? Your little studio is nice. Oh, thank you. This is my vlogging wall. Usually I have that light on, but I thought I'd go even more goth today and have it dark. I'm so goth. I spent the morning in a graveyard today, in Lowestoft Cemetery, and doing loads of filming of graves, like you do. I'm having a haircut at the weekend. Oh, wow. Your hair's already short, isn't it, Rick? I dyed mine black again yesterday because my roots were coming through. But it never takes to the ends of my hair, and there's always a bit here where it doesn't take. So these bits are not black, see? I'm going to help trim Trevor's hair later. The thing he can't do, and Rick had red. Yes, there's, like, the ends of my hair are red. because before I had my hair black, I had my hair bright red, this colour. So when the black comes through, it turns back to red. Yes, quite short. As long compared with Trevor. Okay. You know, I'm a qualified hairdresser. When I first left school, I did hairdressing and beauty therapy, and I became a makeup artist for a few years. I've always worked self-employed. Apart from that 7 years I worked in the charity shop. But I'm a qualified hairdresser, but I've never worked as a hairdresser. I was a makeup artist for years. I like long hair. Oh, thank you, look. It's quite long. So what are you doing this weekend, Marina, if you're still here? Have you got anything good planned for the weekend? My hair is so boring after my hair loss after the surgery. Oh, I didn't know you had hair loss. All right. My hair is so boring. It's not boring. Of course it's not boring. I'm still here. Hooray! So what you got planned for the weekend? I'm really jealous of your shop. It's so lovely, your shop is. I don't know anything about sewing though. Not only am I diabolical at cooking, which we've already discussed, but I'm also diabolical at sewing. So I'm still knitting sample jumpers, right? My hair's just falling out. Oh dear. Oh dear. I lost 75%, still too thin on the top of my head. Oh, what's going to solve that then? Is there any, does it coming back at all? I may go up to the Grand Canyon. Wow. Yeah, my parents have been there. They went on a helicopter trip over the top of it. That was years ago. Yeah. And the Petrified Forest or something they went to. Is that near you? I'm into all, I don't know if that's near you. I've got no idea about the geography of America, but I'm into like the Donner Trail and the Donner Party, and also Little House on the Prairie, where they went into the wagon and went all across America. But definitely the Donner Party and the Donner Trail. I've done loads of reading of that, watched loads of films, and really got into it at one point, found out loads about it. So interesting to me, that is. That is a place in America I'd love to go and visit. The Donner Trail. Is that anywhere near you? It can grow back if I'm lucky, but it don't look promising. They say 3 to 4 years after you know if it came back or not. Okay, was that was caused because you had a stomach bypass, was it? My daughter's been to New York. She went to Ground Zero and all up the yeah, the thing, the Lady Alden and ice cream up, whatever that's called. That hundreds of miles away. Oh right, so the Donner Trail's nowhere near you, but I bet you know about it though. So Marina's shop is near where you used to live then, Jal, as well. She's up the high street. So this person called Jal here is in Arizona, but used to live in Lowestoft, near Christchurch, apparently. It's an effect of both surgery and cause the stress when body don't get as much it needs before you can eat enough and take minerals and vitamins extra. All right. The Grand Canyon is 350 miles away from here. Blimey. So how can you go there? You go in there for the weekend then? I suppose you could fly there, couldn't you? Anyway, I'm going to have to go soon because I've got to cook the tea. And yeah, Jal is from Lowestoft as well, but not now. He's in Arizona. Anyway, I'm going to have to go now. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And have a look at the videos in my channel. Loads of them have done loads of research, loads of videos and historical videos and everything. So thank you for coming along today. And I'll see you again on Wednesday for the Whinging Witches, and then on Friday again at 4 o'clock. But other videos as well in between. So thank you for coming. Bye bye.